this edition of Staff Recognition. I'm Jackie Blake with WJMH Media. Today we are here with JM English teacher, Mr. George. He joins us now. Hello, Mr. George.
Hello.
So how long have you been working at our school?
I've been working at this school since 2014. I have been working in the county since 2005. I started at Sherrard Middle School.
And what's your favorite part about working at our school?
Well, I would say my favorite part would be the same as it was when I worked at Sherrard. The moment when a kid does very, very well at something that they often think that they can't. You know, they go in with a, I don't want to say a negative attitude, but they you know, whenever a kid gets it, whenever a kid connects to something or does an incredibly good job on something, that's the most rewarding part of the job.
And what made you want to teach English?
I'd say two things. The first, my love of literature, because it plays into it so closely. The second, I had some teachers in high school that encouraged me and always gave me compliments about my performance in English class. And as I was just telling a story earlier this morning, one of those teachers never complimented anyone, so that really hit home for me.
And what are some of your hobbies?
Well, don't laugh because I'm a big kid at heart. I'm a comic book collector. I love Lego sets. I think the Lego thing comes from the fact that when I was a kid, I never had the heart to have my mother buy them because they were so high priced. But now that I have a job, I buy my own to, you know, my wife's dismay. But I like that. I used to play music a bit more before the kids, bass guitar. Short of that, you know, that's about it. You know, entertainment, music, that kind of thing.
And what is your favorite piece of literature?
My favorite piece of literature is not exactly a classic, but it's called Wizarding Glass. It's the fourth part of Stephen King's Dark Tower series. I find it to be a masterpiece, so much so that when I had a free Audible download, when I got my account last week, that's the one I chose, and I've been listening to it in my car when the kids aren't present. It's got some violence in it.
How does the English program at JM compare to other schools?
The staff, top notch. You couldn't ask for a better faculty of English teachers. We've got everything covered. We're all very supportive of one another, and you know, we're all on the same page. That wasn't always the case at places I've been previously, where, you know, you'd have this teacher over here doing this and this teacher over here doing this. Well, our PLC meetings are very beneficial for us because we can stop and talk and, hey, maybe we should go in this direction, maybe we should go in that direction. And even though we all have different methods, we're all teaching the same concepts, and our unity is good.
And what other careers could you see yourself doing if you weren't an English teacher?
Probably none, because whenever I was a kid, I always had these very, very lofty aspirations of being a famous writer or a rock star. And obviously that was never going to pan out. So I really don't know. And this is something I've given serious thought. You know, what in the world would I do if I didn't work at a school? Because school has literally been my life since kindergarten. That's it. That's all I've known.
Well, I think you would be a pretty cool rock star.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Anytime. My pleasure.
Thank you for tuning in to Staff Recognition. Stay tuned on our social media accounts for more content like this. Reporting from the studio, I'm Jackie Blake with WJMH Media.